So I guess from my perspective, maybe representing one of the investment banks, global investment banks, I heard my fellow speakers very carefully. I wanted to stress a bit more on how the market is today and how will probably shape in the next few months, hopefully not years. It looks like a very difficult environment. As Eleni said as well, all the wrong ingredients are there. You have all the pressures, inflation, you have recession almost coming. The central banks who were actually there before in order to help alleviate the pain, if I may say, they're not there. They seem not to be there, and there seems to be also very dramatical moves happening, both from the states and the central banks, maybe not on the same directions all the time. So I guess that doesn't paint a very colorful picture. If I spend another minute, I guess, on markets, the DCM market is broken. The ECM market is completely shut. There's no equity. So I'm saying all that because at the end of the day, I think it's down to the banks, I think, locally, and obviously Greece as well, to help the economy. Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but I think the advantage of Greece is that we've been through this prolonged period of trouble, if I may say, the last 10 years. I'm referring to up to 18, 19, 20, whatever you want to put the bar. And I think that made the economy more resilient, more focused, more structured. All the reforms happened. The debt as well, from servicing perspectives is sustainable. Obviously, it's a very big quantum, but I think what the government has done as well lately, having done issues the last few years, having the cash buffers, put the Greece in a perspective that we don't have to issue a lot in markets that are shut, so that makes things a bit easier against other countries that would have a lot of issues to do. So the banks as well, if I may, they've done a lot of work on the NPL front. The servicers are there. They're now owned by international firms that have done this business across Europe and the world. So the NPL front is going better. And definitely, I guess what we need to see from the banks that are very liquid at this stage, and they have better capitalizations definitely than before, to try to employ some of that liquidity to the sector. I totally agree with Mr. Georgopoulos as well, not to go to companies and just throw money out of the window, if I may, but focus on sectors and companies that make sense. I think Greece, relatively to some of its peers, is in a better position than comparing some years ago, even though the environment is not great. Thank you.